Dahil humaragas ang bahay, tatangayin ka anumang sandali. Namuhay sa pamayanang ito, simulat sa pulpaman. Ngunit ito'y tahanang minsan na din nating iniwan. Ganito tayo dati, tuwing mapapaalis, munting kabuhay ay kailangang iwan. Pag-aaral ng mga anak, matitigil panandalian. Sa malayo, tayo'y muling makikipagsapalaran. Paulit-ulit na simula ng bagong walang kasiguraduhan. Ganito ang buhay dati. Matugunan ang pangangailangan, sa atin ay sapat na. Madalas walang pagpaplano ni wastong paggasta. Minsan ding umuwi ang bunso na mugto ang mga mata. Dahil sa eskwela, tukso'y squatter daw siya. Kaya tayo ay nangarap para sa ating pamilya. Maayos na bahay, sariling lupa na ating maipamamana.
Nanay Leti, kayo na po.
Ngayon, ito na ang ating buhay. Kaagapay ang samahan. Aming pinag-iipunan, sarili na naming tahanan. Ang budget sa isang buwan, amortization agad naming nilalaanan. Pagbabago ng buhay, nooy panaginip lamang. Natuto na ang huli ay hindi kailangang puro pagsisisi. Mag-ipon ka. Monthly amortization iyong pagsikapan upang makamit mo ang pangarap na matagal mo nang inaasa.
Regular employee ko diri sa City of Salvador. Internal auditor ko diri for 3 years. Ako nadunggan na naatay housing program para sa mga regular employees diri sa LGU in Salvador. Kay ko og dako nakadungog ko ani kay for 3 years na nagbalhin ko diri og trabaho og solo parent bang ko, so wala gid may kanang kaugalingong pangabalay. Dili sa nako kaya nga makabalay tungod sa akong income. Kaya na ako'y tulo ka dependents. Dugay na nga panahon nga diri ko nung nagdalit pagyapon ko og balay. So karon nga nanay housing program, at least ang akong rental sa balay ma-divert na ako dito sa housing nga gamay ra sad nga kanang and then maako pa gid ang balay na akong ginabayran every month. Dili para sa pag-rent lang, no? Wala lang imong mapaabot ng puhon-puhon. Tama na ako na sa kalugay na wala pa gid nakatukod og balay kay dili maka-afford, no? Pinaagihan yung ang mga tanong empleyado na walay balay at last magkabalay na yun.
Si Bernardo Stereo nga na-assign sa SP office sa Gunyang Konungsod office nga lumulupyo sa Sumpo, Poblacion El Salvador City, 55 anyos, sulod sa akong pagminyo yadtong 2000 hangtod karon 2020 nag-ipon lang ako gihapon sa akong ginikanan nga mikabat og 20 ka tuig sa akong pag-ipon sa akong ginikanan. Ako nakadungog nga na programa nga pabahay sa atong lokal nga kalumahanan usa para sa mga empleyado nga walay balay makaabil ani nga programa. Dako tayo na akong pasalamat sa SHFC uban sa local government o El Salvador o sa among kooperatiba na doon na sila yung programa sama niini para makabangan ang mga empleyado sa manako na wala pa kaugalingon nga pinagyanan.
Ladies and gentlemen, our moderator for the day, Donnie Castillo.
Maayong buntag sa inyong mga kaagapay. Nako, nagsisimula pa lang. Sige po, narinig niyo na po ba ako?
Yes.
Muli po, maayong buntag. Thank you, sir. Maayong buntag sa inyong mga kaagapay. Good morning, mga ka-SHFC. I am Donnie Castillo of the Strategic Communications Division of Social Housing Finance Corporation. A warm welcome to all of you. It's a pleasure to be a moderator for this event. We sincerely appreciate you taking time off your busy schedule. Yan po namin yun to join us today as we showcase another proof that we are committed, social housing, to building stronger partnership with the local government units. This ceremony is a testimony that this LGU in the beautiful province of Misamis, Oriental is indeed committed to service the underprivileged and homeless communities in the land called the City of Savior, City of Mercy, and the Divine Mercy City of the Philippines. Good morning again. This live broadcast is also an evidence that no pandemic, no distance, no challenges will stop us from achieving our mission. Let us begin this ceremony with a prayer to be led by El Salvador City Chorale, followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem and the El Salvador hymn. May I request everyone to please stand up from the El Salvador gymnasium or auditorium for our opening prayer and our national anthem. Thank you very much, LGU Coral. Palakpakan naman po natin sila. Yun ang dyan at auditor. Napakagaling. Ang galing-galing po ng ating Coral. Ang taas ng energy. Ramdam po namin dito yan mula Davao, Makati, and lahat ng mga sumusunod natin na followers sa atin. Nakita nila ang galing na talento. Muli po, maraming salamat po sa ating LGU Coral. So, I am so privileged to be part of this milestone, as this another step to achieving our goal of uplifting the lives of the underprivileged and providing security of tenure to the communities in El Salvador. Before we begin with the program, I would like to acknowledge the President of siya nakatutok sa ating the Manager of the Partner Relations Division, Miss Janet Lumaya, ang ating manager dyan sa Northwestern Mindanao, Engineer Felman Gilbang, Vice President for Northwestern Mindanao Operations, Attorney Ronaldo Saco, our Senior Vice President for Operations, and the Partner Relations Division, Strategic Communications Division, our colleagues in Cagayan de Oro, and our President, Attorney Arnolfo Ricardo. We'd also like to acknowledge the presence of the officers and staff members of the city government of El Salvador, all personnel, Office of the City Mayor, the members of the City Council, headed by City Vice Mayor Agripino Estrada Jr., and of course, Mayor Estrada Lignes. Edgar Lignes, sorry for that, Mayor. Would also like to acknowledge the presence of the homeowners associations being assisted by the city government of El Salvador. Last but definitely not the least, our friends and colleagues who are tuned in live at our official Facebook page, SHFC-PH or Social Housing Finance Corporation. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. And now, to introduce our first speaker to give his opening remarks. I'd like to call again Ms. Rose Arian Rojas of the Partner Relations Division to introduce our dear SHFC President. Arian?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rose Arian Rojas of the Partner Relations Division of SHFC. I am so excited to join you today for this momentous event, the online signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between Social Housing Finance Corporation and the local government unit of El Salvador City in Misamis, Oriental. Let me introduce to everyone the father of our agency. He was appointed by President Rodrigo Duterte as to head SHFC in 2017. Thanks to his extensive background in housing during his term as councilor of Davao City from 2004 to 2013. He believes that LGUs play an important role in facilitating socialized housing for the underprivileged. Therefore, when he assumed leadership of SHFC, he championed the forging of strong partnership with LGUs for the provision of affordable, resilient, and sustainable shelter solutions. And this MOU signing is a product of his deep commitment to building synergy with LGUs. Without further ado, let us all give a big round of applause, and I present to you Attorney Arnolfo Ricardo B. Cabling, the President of Social Housing Finance Corporation.
Maraming salamat, Arian. Magandang umaga po, Mayor Edgar S. Lignes, Honorable Vice Mayor Agripino Estrada Jr., members of the City Council of El Salvador City, the department heads, fellow government workers who are with us this morning, homeowners association who have been organized and been waiting for the social housing program and projects to reach El Salvador, and to our officers, my officers with me. First, we have our Regional Vice President for Northwestern Mindanao, Engineer Calman Galbang. Good morning. We have also our Senior Vice President for Operations, Attorney Ronald Saco. So Engineer Galbang, I think, is in Iligan. Attorney Saco is in Davao City right now, joining us in the Zoom conference. Ma'am Janet Lumayag, our manager for the Cagayan and Misamis area. So sa lahat po na nandito, daghang salamat, no? So silingan na ta kay taga Davao City man ko. No? So nalipay tud ako. I'm very happy that we are gathered this morning, although not really physically, but we are gathered to this new technology, this Zoom conference, no? Although we are far from each other and yet so near, no? Because we can communicate with one another through this new technology. So despite the pandemic, we continue working. We continue to reach out to local governments because we should not stop, because we believe provision of shelter and housing to our constituents is an important component of the fight against this COVID-19. Because we have to maintain social distancing, so we need to provide space for our people and our communities. So what is this event really all about? If you look at it talaga, if you look into the law, o inyong tanaw na balaod, ang paghatag o pagbigay ng pabahay ay responsibilidad ng local government. Sinasabi sa local government code na resettlement projects is part of the social services that the local government should deliver. At sinabi naman sa batas ng UDHA, Urban Development and Housing Act, na it should be the local government that should identify the appropriate sites for resettlement through the so-called comprehensive land use plan. At sinabi rin doon sa UGHA na ang local government should identify the priority beneficiaries for resettlement programs. At nilalagay rin sa batas na dapat ang unahin ay yung mga nakatira sa danger zone, yung mga nakatira sa mga area na affected by government project, at yung may mga court-ordered demolition or may mga threat of eviction na pinapalisan ng mga may-aring pribado ng mga lupang pribado. So, dapat po ito ay mga mandato ng local government. Subalit, sinasabi ng mga local governments na nabisita namin, hindi namin kaya. No? So, kaya nga po, andito ang social housing. Makipagtulungan at makipag-partner po sa lahat ng mga local governments. Ano ba talagang social housing? Anong mandato namin? Isa kami sa shelter agencies. No? Maraming shelter agencies. Andiyan ang Pag-ibig, andiyan ang NHA, andiyan ang Social Housing Finance Corporation, at andiyan ang National Home Mortgage Finance Corporation. Ang sinasabi sa aming mandato, kami ay dapat magbigay ng pabahay to those belonging to the low income bracket, both formal and informal. Ibig sabihin po noon, yung mga wala formal na paghahanap buhay na trabaho, ay sakop namin. Subalit kasama rin ang formal. Ibig sabihin, yung mga regular na nagtatrabaho, katulad ng mga kawani sa gobyerno, belonging to the low income bracket, pwede rin namin tulungan. Pero tinutulungan lang po namin, hindi po individual. Kung pupunta ko kayo sa NHA at sa Pag-ibig, individual po yung pag-abilang programa nila. So, yung Pag-ibig ko kasi pera noon, pribado sa mga miyembro. So, ang effort noon, pribado, ang gumagawa mga developer. So, medyo may kamahalan po ang pabahay ng Pag-ibig. Ang pag-avail po, individual. Kanya-kanya kayo mag-apply doon sa Pag-ibig. Yung NHA naman, ang pera noon sa gobyerno. Sinasabi kasi, ang mandato ng NHA to provide shelter provisions, no, and massive production of houses. Kasi gagawa ng maraming bahay at sino nangangailangan, pwedeng mag-apply sa NHA, pero individual basis din po. Subalit, ang mandato ng social housing, sinasabi po sa aming mandato, we will only assist organized communities, legally organized communities. So dapat po, organisado, rehistrado, ang isang samahan upang pwede namin matulungan. Hindi namin tinutulungan individual, dahil matagal yun. Gusto namin grupo. Bakit? Ang programa po namin, tinatawag natin Community Mortgage Program. It's a community program. It's a community effort. Bakit community effort? Ulitin ko, ang Pag-ibig, pribadong pera. Sinasabi ng gobyerno, private sector you help. So, andyan ang Pag-ibig. Sinasabi ng gobyerno, malaki talagang pangangailangan na pabahay. So, gagawa ang gobyerno ng maramihang bahay through NHA. Subalit, despite that, kulang pa rin. So, paano natin malulutas ang problema sa kakulangan ng pabahay? Kakulangan at paano natin mapababa ang halaga ng pabahay? So, sinasabi ngayon ng gobyerno, let us come up with a program na tinatawag na Community Mortgage Program. Community effort. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng miyembro ng komunidad magtulungan, magkaisa sa paglutas ng problema ng pabahay. Paano? Ito na nga po ang ating ginagawa ngayon. Let us enter into a memorandum of understanding. Ano ang may tutulong ng ating local government ng El Salvador? Sabihin ng government ng El Salvador, meron kaming engineering department, meron kaming mga equipments, pwede kami magbukas ng mga daan, pwede kami mag-graveling, meron kaming housing office, meron kaming upang office, pwede kaming tumulong sa identification, sa profiling, economic and social profiling ng mga beneficiaries namin. Meron kaming assessor's office, pwede kaming tumulong sa appraisal. Kahit sa anong paraan magtulungan ho tayo. Ngayon, yung ating mga member beneficiaries, tinatawag ko namin kayong home partners. Partner din namin kayo kasi community effort ito. Community ay nagkakaisa at nagtutulungan para mabuo natin ang ating plano at ating pangarap. So, ano po may tutulong ng community? Sabihin ng community, wag na lang kami manghiram ng pang-simentong daan, makatagam road na lang. Hingi na lang kami kay Mayor ng Sana yung gravel, magbayanihan na lang kami ngayong weekend, ngayong Sunday. Kami na yung magkakalat ng graba doon sa aming daan, ng gravel doon sa aming daan. Kasunod na Sunday, kami na yung gagawa ng kanal para na kami magbabayad. Sa ganung paraan po, mapamura natin ang halaga ng pabahay. Dahil tayo ay nagkaisa at nagtulungan. So, ano pang pwede natin hingian ng tulong at sino pa? Ang simbahan, ang mga akademiya. May mga programa kaming ang mga simbahan, ang mga akademiya ay nag-adapt po ng community. So lahat po ng effort sa community, ipagtagpi natin upang mabuo natin ating pangarap. Ngayon, ito siya ay pahiram ng social housing. Hindi namin kaya. O therefore, may pera kaming ipahiram. So therefore, kung nangihiram kayo ng pera, ang pera ay sa inyo. Obligado kayong magbayad. Ang ibig sabihin ito, inyo itong proyekto. Kayo ang magpapagawa ng inyong proyekto. Yung NHA, sila nagpapagawa. Bibili kayo at manghihiram kayo ng pera na pambayad doon sa NHA. Ang Pag-ibig, ang gumagawa yung developer. Manghihiram kayo ng pera para pabili ng house and lot doon sa mga proyekto ng Pag-ibig. Subalit ito, manghihiram kayo ng pera upang isakatiparan natin, gawin natin realidad ang inyong plano at inyong pangarap na magkaroon ng sariling bahay para sa inyong pamilya. Kaya, dahil inyo itong pera, kayo dapat ang mamimili ng kontraktor. Inyo itong pera, uupo tayo, mga members ng association. Anong gusto nyong bahay? Anong design? Magkano? Anong ating kakayahan? Kaya ba o hindi? Ano matutulong ni Mayor? Ano matutulong ng ating City Council? Baka pwedeng magbigay ng budget para sa ating daan. So, ganun pong klaseng paraan. Nag-uusap, nagpaplano together. Dahil inyo ito, ang aming papel, we will just assist you. Kumbaga, assisted credit lang ito. We just supervise your money. But this is your money. So, we make you decide. This is a people's plan. Ang ownership nito ay sa inyo. Kaya nga po, pag nagsimula tayo ng paggawa ng construction ng ating mga bahay, we will empower you. We will train you. Sabihin namin sa inyo, ganito yan ha. Ito ang design. Ito ang dapat yung tingnan. Magbayanihan tayo. Ngayong linggo, ang members ng Cluster A ang magbabantay dun sa site. Ang members ng Cluster B, sila magbabantay sa warehouse. Ang Cluster C, sila magpo-purchase ng materials. Sa susunod na buwan, palit na naman tayo. Iba naman ang babantay. Kayo dapat ang andoon. Dahil kayo muna nagpapagawa ng bahay. Nanghihiram na kayo ng pera sa amin. Subalit, tinutulungan lang namin kayo. Ina-assist namin kayo. Kaya meron din kami mga engineers na tutulong sa inyo. Mag-explain sa inyo kung paano. Meron din kaming mga architect na tutulong sa inyo. Meron kaming mga lawyers para tignan ang mga papeles ninyo. Kung okay ba ang mga papeles ninyo na bibili nating lupa. Andyan po ang assistance na ibibigay po ng SHFC sa inyo. Kumbaga sinasabi namin, kami nagpapahiram, subalit kami ay kaagapay ninyo sa maginhawang pamumuhay. At tayo magsama-sama for the next 25 years. Dahil yung inyo pong hiramin sa amin is payable in 25 years. At isa po pong maganda nito, sa aming programa, we provide the lowest interest rate sa lahat ng shelter agencies. Anong ibig sabihin namin? 30% of the member beneficiaries, maximum po. Kung talagang walang kakayahan, kita natin sa economic profile, we provide po 2% annual interest. Yung medyo may kakayahan po, 4.5%. At sa tingin natin, yung may regular na hanap buhay at kaya magbayad, 6% annual interest po based on diminishing balance. And graduated pa po yung pagbayad. Ibig sabihin, for the next 5 years, unahin natin yung interest. On the 10th year, magsisimula na po kayo magbayad, including the principal. 2% lang po para sa mga talagang wala pong regular na hanap buhay. Ganun po yung aming programa. So kaya nga po, ang mahalaga dito sa aming programa na elemento, sinasabi namin, una, ownership. Inyo to. Hindi to sa amin. Hindi kami nagpapagawa. Kayo nagpapagawa. Tayo mamili ng contractor, mag-uusap tayo sa design, we will assist you. Kayo magsusupervise. We will assist you how to supervise. We will organize you. We will empower you. That's one. There's sense of ownership. Second po, we provide the highest interest rate sa buong bansa. Third po, there is sense of neighborhood. Dahil tayo po magkakakilala, isang asosasyon, isang lugar ang pinanggalingan, isang syudad ang ating pinanggalingan. Kaya pagdating natin sa ating bagong komunidad, magkakilala tayo at madali ho natin itap ang bayanihan spirit ng mga Pilipinos para tayo magtulungan, magkaisa, para mapaunlad po natin ang ating komunidad. Kasama niyo rin ho kami for the next 25 years. Kaagapay niyo po kami. We will help you make your communities sustainable. We will not just provide shelter, the physical shelter, the houses. We will help you build sustainable communities for the next 25 years. Dito pa po ang social housing. So we are here today to ink this memorandum of understanding. Simple lang ang ibig sabihin, magtulungan tayo, magkaisa tayo para malutasan natin ang suliranin ng pabahay sa ating lipunan, lalong-lalo na po sa El Salvador. Pwede na po natin simulan, kahit pandemic ngayon, may COVID ngayon, ang pag-submit ng mga dokumento para sa mga lupa, para ma-check na po ng aming opisina. Pwede na po natin simulan, kapag usap-usap, kung sino kayo posible natin contractor na kukunin para sa site development and construction. Pwede na ho i-submit sa amin. Kung sino napili niya contractor, susuriin din namin kung may kakayahan. Kung kaya bang tapusin natin yung proyekto. Magkakaroon tayo ng application process. So, yung mga dokumentong yun po, pwede yung i-submit sa amin. Uulitin ko po, dito po si Senior Vice President Attorney Ronald Saco. He is based in Makati. Subalit po, taga Davao City po siya. You can communicate to him kung may problema kayo. Andito po, kasama ninyo si Engineer Telman Gilbang, ang ating Regional Vice President for Northwestern Mindanao. At andito si Ma'am Janet Layag, ang ating manager for Cagayan Misamis area po. So, andyan po sila, and with all this stuff, you can start the submission of your documents para ma-process po natin. At least man lang sa taong ito, may 5 buwan na lang, masimulan natin ang land acquisition. So, ano ba yun? Ano ba mga pwede namin utangin? Ang SHFC po ay nagpo-provide po na tinatawag natin na fair shelter solution. Ano yung fair shelter solution? Flexible, affordable, inclusive, and responsive. Ano yung gusto ninyo? Pag-usapan natin. Ano ibig kong sabihin? Siyempre sa Manila, dahil kulang na ang mga lupa, masikip na, we go vertical. Medium rise tayo. Dito naman sa probinsya, we go horizontal. Diba? Depende ho sa presyo ng lupa. Kung ang presyo ng lupa ay medyo mura pa talaga, may mga agricultural land pa na less than 1 million per hectare. Say 800,000, 600, 700, or 500,000 per hectare, we can go farm lot CMP. Pwede natin bigyan ng 1,000 square meters sa beneficiaries, bigyan ng bahay, bigyan ng skills sa paggawa ng compact organic farming, pagkain ng lettuce, kangkong, organic chicken, para may pambayad sila, may farm pa sila, may bahay pa sila. Pwede natin sabihin na LGU-CMP. Ibig sabihin ng LGU-CMP, sabihin sila ng mga LGU, meron kaming lupa. Gusto namin ibigay tulong sa aming mga government workers. Ang kulang na lang ay ang site development and house construction. Pwede ba yun ang utangin nila at itinanong yun? Pwede po. Sabi naman ng ibang LGU, meron kaming lupa, ayaw namin ibigay. Paggamit lang namin. Usufruct for 99 years. Bahala lang after 99 years. Bayaran lang nila yung kailang bahay. After 99 years, sira na yan, saka na sila mag-uusap ulit. So, depende po sa magiging sitwasyon sa ground. Ulitin ko po, we provide fair shelter solution. Flexible. Anong kailangan ninyo? Paano natin ma-adjust? Affordable. Magkano ang kakayahan? Pwede natin i-adjust. Inclusive. Yung wala talagang kakayahan, huwag natin iwanan. Isang komunidad tayo. Magkaisa tayo. Sama-sama tayo. Walang iwanan. So inclusive, doon natin sila ilagay sa 2% interest. Na pwedeng interest lang muna ang bayaran buwan-buwan para hindi sila mahirapan. Kaya lang monthly amortization. Diba? And responsive. Ano ba talaga ang need dito? Sa ibang lugar, merong mga ethnic groups na may sarili silang design sa bahay nila. Yun po, culturally sensitive. We want to be responsive to sa kultura nila. We can also do that. for you here kung ano talaga ang pangangailangan ng ating local communities. So ulitin ko, andito kami, your partner, we will help you. This will be your project. Kung nagkaisa ang local government workers natin, mga employees, you organize your jobs, you want to borrow money, ulitin ko, kayo po ang nagpapagawa ng mga bahay ninyo, nagpapahiram lang kami, and we're just here to supervise and assist you on the technical matters, on the financial matter, at andyan din po ang inyong local government to assist all of us. Para lahat po mapabilis ang mga permits at saka mga fees and regulatory requirements ng local government. So ulitin ko po, this is a community mortgage program. Community. Kailangan pong magkaisa, magtulungan para malutas po natin ang problema ng pabahay sa ating local government. Yun lang po. Ulitin ko, maraming salamat po at magandang umaga. At ako po yung nagagalak at tayo ay nagkaroon ng ganitong klaseng pagpupulong sa umagang ito at lalong-lalo na magpipirmahan tayo ng MOU na tayo ay simula ngayon ay magtutulungan para po masimulan na natin ang ating plano at pangarap sa ating mga para sa ating pamilya. Salamat po.
Thank you, Attorney Kaagapay, our Social Housing Finance Corporation President. He is from Davao right now. There will be no pandemic, social distancing. We are doing the minimum health standard now. Yung mga kasama po natin dyan sa Salvador, naka-social distancing and more of them po ay naka-mask. So yun po. Again, ang social housing po ay magiging kaagapay ng komunidad upang makamit nila ang kanilang maginhawang pamumuhay. So yun po. Next, upang ipakilala ang ama ng lungsod ng El Salvador, I'd like to call in the Executive Secretary to the Mayor, Miss Connie Lapad. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the former Vice Mayor in the City of Xavier, the incumbent Mayor, the young, project-oriented, proactive leader, and the Hall of Famer of the Seal of Good Local Governance Award, the highest award in the local government unit. Please help me welcome the father of the city, Honorable Edgar Salvador Lignes.
To the President of the Social Housing Finance Corporation, Attorney Arnolfo Ricardo B. Cabling, Executive Vice President Attorney Junipi G. Payot, Senior Vice President for Operation Attorney Ronaldo B. Saco, Vice President Northwestern Mindanao, Engineer Pilman E. Gelbang, Manager of Cagayan de Oro Branch, Miss Janet Lumayag, other officers and staff of SHFC, members of the Sangguniang Panglungsod, headed by our City Vice Mayor, Honorable Agripino B. Estrada Jr., department heads of LGU of El Salvador, CSEC Board of Directors and Officers, guests, ladies and gentlemen, magandang buhay.
Magandang buhay.
Magandang buhay.
Magandang buhay.
The local government unit of El Salvador is helping local councils and national government key shelter agencies to work with local communities to plan and build better place to live for everyone. These include building affordable housing, improving the quality of rented housing, helping more people to buy a home, and providing housing support for vulnerable people. A as the Chief Executive of our beloved city of El Salvador, I am spearheaded and steering the collective endeavors of the various stakeholders to ensure a balanced, sustainable, and socially responsive development of our city. In the urban and rural barangays, while we are continuously pursuing infrastructure developments, improving and modernizing public governance, and attracting private and local investment to spur commerce, trade, and industrial growth of the city, thus providing employment and livelihood of the Tagnipanons. We are also implementing programs to improve the agriculture sector, which is the backbone of the local economy, and develop the rural barangays. Subsequently, we are undertaking programs that are aligned with poverty alleviation and environmental protection, which are essential for the sustained development of the city. One of the flagship social program of the national and local governments is the socialized housing for the unprivileged, informal, and for displaced settlers, vulnerable and urban poor sectors, as mandated by the Local Government Code of 1991, RA 7160, and the Urban Development and Housing Act of 1992, RA 7279, clearly define the present and projected needs, gaps, issues on local housing vis-a-vis the projected population. Resources required, affordability analysis, which are basis for drawing up the strategies, interventions, and implementation plan of the local housing program. All of this is being presented in the 2018-2027 period of local shelter plan. Moreover, we are determined to proactively implement the aforementioned program of projects with the launching of the socialized housing projects through the Community Mortgage Program, CMP, of the Social Housing Finance Corporation. The settlement and relocation area are located at Barangay o Poblacion, Sinalok, Pugon, Mulugan, Amoros, Himaya, and Olaliman in this city. Lastly, I appreciate the effort given by the officers of Social Housing Finance Corporation from President Attorney Arnolfo Ricardo B. Cobling, Executive Vice President Attorney Junipi Payot, Senior Vice President of Operation Attorney Ronaldo B. Saco, Vice President Northwestern Mindanao Engineer Pilman Gilbang, Manager Cagayan de Oro Branch Janet Lumayag, and other officers and staff of SHFC, who for once and for all give their part in attaining this level of activities. Thank you very much, and once again, magandang buhay.
Maraming salamat po, Mayor, sa inyong binigay at pinahatid na mensahe. Pero tunay po na maasahan niyo po at kaagapay ang Social Housing Finance Corporation upang makipagpuyod natin ang inyong mga komunidad dyan sa El Salvador City. Now, we will proceed to the much-awaited highlight of this event, the signing ceremony, as Attorney Cabling, our Honorable Mayor Lignes, and the respective witnesses, VP Felman Gilbang, and Vice Mayor Estrada, are signing the Memorandum of Understanding between Social Housing Finance Corporation and the City Government of El Salvador, Miss Connie Lapad of the Office of the Mayor and Miss Maria Kimberly Velasco, Partner Relations Division, will be reading some of the important highlights of the MOU while our principals are signing the document. Miss Connie?
In part, through this Memorandum of Understanding, the city government of El Salvador commits to act as CMP partner of SHFC and implement the latter social housing programs in the city government of El Salvador, Misamis, Oriental, such as, but not limited to CMP and its modalities, including LGU-initiated, vertical housing, turnkey, industrial workers, mixed use, sectoral, farmland, and culturally sensitive CMPs, whichever is applicable for the project. Identify a pilot project for socialized housing to be financed by the SHFC within 12 months from the signing of this memorandum, either through land refinancing, LGU-initiated, vertical housing, farmland, and sectoral housing. Provide technical assistance to community association in the subdivision of the property, including the conduct of reblocking and implementation of the subdivision plan, or provide protection measures to benefit communities living along critical areas if necessary. Support the community associations in the upgrading of their communities, including providing access to livelihood and basic services and facilities.
Thank you, Ms.
As
Connie.
per SHFC, we are committed to assist the LGU and their constituents by financing LGU El Salvador socialized housing project initiatives, lot acquisition, site development, and house construction loan, subject to SHFC applicable guidelines, rules and regulations, and budgetary capacity. Make available SHFC personnel to assist in project development of housing programs in the city government of El Salvador. Liaise with other government agencies to expedite the documentation processing and requirements during the implementation period. Conduct briefing and orientation in the municipality of El Salvador regarding housing programs of SHFC and citywide community upgrading strategy.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Connie and Ms. Maki. Finally, it is official. The MOU between Social Housing Finance Corporation and LGU El Salvador has finally been inked. On behalf of SHFC, would like to congratulate our stakeholders. Siyempre, sila po yan, ang ating mga homeowners association who will truly benefit from this partnership. So kayo po ang totoong isang magiging kaagapay ng social housing kasama po ang El Salvador. So we are very much excited and looking forward that it will bring to our home partners. So yun po. And now, may I request our principals and witnesses to display to your screen yung kopya po ng ating signed Memorandum of Understanding for a quick photo opportunity. So maaari lamang po pakihawakan ng ganyan. Paki-on po ang camera na from our LGU Salvador, our mayor, our vice mayor, Attorney Sacco, Engineer Felman, and our President, Attorney Kaagapay, for our short photo opportunity. Okay, allow me to count. In 1, 2, ayan, hintay lang po tayo kay Mayor. Sige po. Maraming salamat po. One more. In 1, 2, 3. So, yung sa ano yung kay Mayor, medyo mataas po yata yung camera ni Mayor. Baka po pwedeng i-zoom out po ng po, masyado. Hindi ko nakikita yung mukha ni Mayor. Ayan po. Maraming salamat po sa ating cameraman. Sige po. Thank you very much po. Ayan, ang dami nating audience dyan sa El Salvador. So, Ang galing-galing din ng setup ng ating mga partners dyan. Oh, di ba? Oh, they are practicing social distancing. Mukhang mahigit 1 meter pa po ang kanilang mga distansya. Sige po. Well, again, thank you, Attorney Cabling and Mayor Lignes and the witnesses. So we have come to an end of our MOU signing ceremony. But of course, this won't end without hearing from the person who gives his full support from day one up to the simulation, up to this morning, yung kanilang mga preparations for this event, who gives his full support sa mga LGU initiatives. Nako, wala. So dito pa lang po, hindi po ito sumila. Tuloy-tuloy po sana ang energy natin at hindi tayo bumaba. Di ko na patatagalin. May I call in the Sangguniang Panglansod Secretary, Mr. Alfredo Paz. Good morning, sir.
This is the city of Savior. Pleasant day with the Lord. The city government of El Salvador, through the legislative body, is very much supportive to the comprehensive and continuing development effort of the city. As we uplift the condition of our underprivileged and the homeless constituents, we also acknowledge the importance of providing affordable and decent dwelling through enactment of local laws. Housing program is one of our priorities. Ladies and gentlemen, SHFC, to formally conclude our program, the closing remarks of the dynamic leader, philanthropists, and proactive City Vice Mayor, the Honorable Agripino de la Rosa Estrada Jr.
Good morning to our beloved Honorable Mayor Edgar Lignes, to our department heads, to our employees, and to everyone. Today marks one of the milestones in history of the city of El Salvador, as the city signed a joint venture by providing safe, affordable, and decent houses to the people of El Salvador, a very significant event through memorandum of undertaking with our partners and development program, the Social Housing Finance Corporation, and the local government unit represented by our City Mayor Edgar Lignes. The Sangguniang has approved resolution authorizing the local chief executive to legalize this memorable event to the men and women of the city of El Salvador. Housing and Urban Development Office, thank you so much. Headed by Engineer Junar Plaga, the Housing and Home Site Officer. The city officials would like to express gratitude and appreciation to the Social Housing Finance Corporation for this noble endeavor. As the new city moves forward towards economic development, providing dwellings to the people of El Salvador is indispensable. The advent of big companies on our new city invite more population, more income, more opportunities. That means housing program is also very important. Thank you so much, Housing Finance Corporation, for your continued support. Welcome to El Salvador. Mabuhay at maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po, Vice Mayor. Anytime soon, baka po mag-visit kami dyan sa El Salvador. Maraming salamat po sa LGU El Salvador. Now, may we request all those who are in the Zoom video conference to switch on your videos or your cameras para naman po sa another group photo, para naman po sa ating mga kasama dyan. Yan, sa ating ang ating technical support, nandiyan po ang Partner Relations Division, from Strategic Communications Division, from Office of the President. So mula po tayo sa Makati, meron tayong nasa Davao, Oro, Iligan, at dyan sa ating sa Misamis, Oriental. So may I request everyone to please turn on your camera for a quick photo opportunity. Naka-off pa po yata yung camera ng LGU El Salvador. So hintayin lang po natin. May isang camera pa po tayo na naka-off. Hindi pa po yata sila ready. Wala. Okay. So I think it's good. Can we have a picture? In 1, 2, 3. Okay, maraming salamat po, Ma'am Janet. Maraming salamat, Engineer Feldman, Attorney Sako, and to our President, Attorney Cabling. Maraming salamat po. And sa ating partner, ang bagong Kaagapay, ang LGU El Salvador sa Office ni Mayor and Mayor. So, yun po. So we have to come to the end of the MOU signing ceremony. Again, thank you very much, everybody, especially Attorney Cabling and Mayor Lignes, and those who worked hard to make this event possible. Sa nag-set up kanina umaga from the simulations, si Janet, sa office ng LGU, ang kanilang napakagandang setup. Meron pa talaga tayong LED wall and a good shots of the cameras ng ating LGU partner ngayong umaga na ito. This event, would like to thank SHFC Cagayan de Oro, the Partner Relations Division, Strategic Communications Division, and of course, the officers and staff of LGU El Salvador. Maraming salamat po mga ka-SHFC. So we are looking forward to the success of this initiative. Once again, I am Donnie Castillo of the Strategic Communications na nagpapaalala sa lahat na ang SHFC ay mananatili pong kaagapay ninyo sa panahon ng COVID-19. Stay safe mga ka-SHFC, and good morning po again sa inyong lahat.
Thank you very much, Attorney Cabling. Thank you very much po, Mayor. Congratulations po